as you know by now, we roll our sleeves when it's hot out. So I'm going to show you how to do that. What you do is you take the sleeve, this is the sleeve, and you fold it over just once like that. So you can kind of see the cuff. I would just bring this down, I'll show you. So that you can see the cuff, and you just line it up. There it is. You just line it up so it works. And then you're going to stick your hand in the sleeve and you're going to pinch about halfway. You're going to pull that cuff up so you can see the inside of the sleeve. And then all you do is you just line it up. It's important that you just keep on lining up the sleeve, because if you don't, the roll will just turn out real bad. So just bring it down so you can see it. Here it is. So you can see that I folded it inside out, and it goes up to just over, or I mean the wing patch, sorry. And then you can start with the folding. Okay, so with the folding, you're going to just square it up, like I was saying, and you're just going to fold it over once. So it's about the width that you would want the final sleeve to be. So if you want it to be that thick, then that's how thick you're going to make it. Regulations state that it should be 1 inch or the size of the cuff. So you're just going to keep on folding over once each time. As you can see, I've got 3, 4, and it's pretty solid, it's not falling down. And then what you're going to do, so now you've got the basic roll in there. Since we don't roll our sleeves like the Marine Corps or the Navy do, we don't leave the inside of the sleeve showing. That's why we folded it inside out to begin with, so that we can just take the top and fold it over. You always want to leave a little bit excess on the top so that it's easier to fold over, and also it'll look a little neater because it pulls down a little further. So what you need to do is you just pick it up and you just fold this top bit over. It's kind of hard to do it while holding the camera. Alright, 1 second. So now you've got that's your roll. Now you need to take this little flag and you just button it onto the closest button that it could go to. 1 second. It's hard to do this with one hand. Alright, I'll get that later. So then you've got your basic roll. Now, when you put them on, the sleeve, or the roll I should say, should be up to 1 inch, 1 inch to 1.5 inches above your elbow, or above your forearm when making a 90-degree angle with it. Okay, so now I've got it buttoned up. Everything looks good to go. You just got to line it up a little better, and it should be fine. And that's your basic sleeve. Make sure that when you put the sleeve on, the inside of the fabric doesn't stick out kind of like that. You want to make sure that the camouflage part of the BDU, the outside of it, is covering the whole sleeve. If you ever hear the term, "you're bleeding," you're probably not bleeding. It's probably your inside of the BDU roll is sticking out. So now you've done it for one side, you got to do it for the other. And make sure that they're both even and exactly alike. If your sleeves are too big and they keep falling down, you need to go and get them tailored so that it doesn't fall down and it stays tight to your arm.